Olive 5, everyone. Let me know if that music's too loud. I love life as you love life. I honor this deepest creation in this life, your deepest creation, my deepest creation. And I encourage you to love yourself and be yourself for the highest good. Notice your breath, notice your heartbeats. Today is just a magical day. I can feel it. I can feel the cosmosis through the osmosis of love. And we're going to talk about that because it doesn't automatically happen when we wake up. It really doesn't. You got to turn that switch on. You got to turn the light on. Olive 5, Larry. How do we do that? How do we do that? When we wake up, what happens to you when you first wake up? A bunch of different things, right? Like, what time is it? Am I late for work? Or what time is it? Or, ooh, I have to pee. Or, oh, my back hurts. Or, I don't want to wake up. Or, what day is it today? We get all these thoughts. Sometimes our kids jump on us and wake us up, or our kitty cats, or dogs. Sometimes we get a little loving. There are so many possibilities in how you wake up, but how do you turn on that love switch that causes the cosmosis to start activating? That starts you to really feel loved, even if you don't get kisses. Even if you do get kisses, you still might not feel loved. How do you digest love? That is what this class is about. That is what this class is about. And oops, my safety pin undid. Hold on. Oops, making holes in these sheets. These are holy sheets. Holy sheet. Drink water, use the bathroom. Totally. Oh man, I drink water so much. I love it. I drink my Asia. Oh my gosh, if y'all can afford this, please check this out in the links below. It has changed my life. I had serious like adrenal fatigue, which caused some depression that I didn't even realize was depression. And just like a capful a day in the morning and the night has changed my life, I swear. Okay, so anyway, where'd y'all go? See, is YouTube lying to me? YouTube is saying you're not here. Anyway, I have got the Flying Penguin lullabies going on in the background really quietly, and if it's too loud, please let me know. I can actually put it down a couple more notches. If you can't hear it all, I can hear it at all. I can put it up. Okay, so how do we receive love? I mean, it's literally can be overwhelming when we're surrounded by gobs of love, which we really are, but it's hard to maintain that awareness. And you're like, "Well, where are these gobs of love? Good morning, Jabri. I don't see them." You know, and that's why we meditate or we close our eyes halfway and then we see these goobly gobblies. That sounds kind of scary, but we see these gobs of love coming towards us, or we're sitting in them and we don't even realize it. When we walk outside and if we have beautiful nature around us, that is a simple solution for activating the cosmosis. To turn it on, pretty much all you have to do is open the blinds, open the door, get a fresh of breath air, connect with the cosmic love that is all around you in nature, first of all. But still, when we're filled with expectations of ourselves and others and feeling like a failure and stressed out about life and nothing's ever good enough for you or anyone else, it is really hard to feel and digest that love that is all around you. So, the second thing to be aware of is to notice if you have any blockages and to get rid of those blocks. Basically, open up the windows, open up those blinds psychologically by letting go of ego. I came up with this yesterday. I was thinking about the word ego, and ego is the emotions going away from you. Ego, there they go. They're going away from you because that ego is basically closing the door to emotions, to real deep feeling emotions. They have their own emotions. They have the fear, they have the arrogance and the ego, right? Even depression is part of ego, but it's also an emotional awareness leaving you, going away from you. So if you get deeper into the emotions, then that's like opening up the blinds and feeling love again. Because sometimes the reason why ego feels fear is because your heart feels anger. Sometimes the reason why your ego feels sadness is because your heart feels anger. So to get in touch with what your heart feels, you can do art. You need to break through that ego. And there's a million different ways you can do that, right? The matrix therapy, vibrational therapy, sing a song, dance a dance. And so what I like to do in the morning before I do anything else, because everything else you do starting from the beginning of the day is completely programmed to how you set your program in the morning, right? So if you don't take the time to set that program in the morning and you've got a mental virus, then all day long that virus is going to be nagging you and nudging you and messing up your day. And you're going to be spiraling and frozen in that circular loop because the processing isn't fluid, right? But if you set that program to be full of cosmosis and to digest love instead of block it out all day long, then you're going to feel that all day long with everything that you do. It is that simple. You can either have a day that is in the dark or have a day that is in the light, depending on if you turn that light switch on or off. And that's what this class is about. And of course, you would feel that whether I talked about it or not, just by being here. Thank you for being here. Just by being here, you are deciding to love yourself more. You're going to get the stretching, you're going to get the qigong, and you're going to experience the gonging. And so you're going to have that program set for you. But it's just an extra, even more yummy when you take that time in the morning and you really set your program to receive love appropriately and not reject it. And ego rejects it. Ego rejects it like a 2-year-old having a temper tantrum. No, I don't want the love to get inside me. Why? Why is the ego so scared of the love getting inside you? Because love comes with a whole trunk load full of truth. And so many of us don't want to face the truth because of our own denials. And the truth helps us to not only recognize the lies that others are telling us, but also the lies that we're telling ourselves, the lies we've been telling ourselves for years. And sometimes some of the most painful lies are about the people that we love being good for us or not, or facing the fact that something in our childhood happened that hurt us by someone that's still in our life and never being able to address it. So it's easier to just think that you're unlovable than to think that this person wronged you. And that's why a lot of people are stuck in that vicious cycle. But we're breaking that. We're breaking the chains together. hmm And so we're noticing our breath, we're noticing our heartbeats. And just to wrap up this little sermon I'm doing at the beginning of class, the main thing to do to activate the cosmosis, to digest the love, the gobs of love that are all around you, is to two words: slow down. You can even think of that as you're doing qigong moves, which are always like breathing in and out, you know, they're usually just 2 directions. Slow, right? And that anxiety that the ego clings to is a faster vibration than love. So you've got to slow down. That's why qigong is so effective. You've got to slow down. Here's an energy phone. Grab it. You won't be able to unless you. How do you slow down? I'm going to give you two other techniques that help you slow down because it's tricky. It's easy to slow down physically because it's an action, right? And you just gently start moving slowly, right? And a lot of people are extreme. They're either going really fast or completely, dead to the world because they can't slow down. So they speed up until they crash, and crashing is the only way they slow down, right? I've been there. There's probably a part of me like that every day. But some people, when they start to slow down a little bit, they just crash, and that's what they're scared of. So it's an art to gently slow down at the beginning of your day when you're first waking up so that the vibration of everything you encounter all day long is not overwhelming because you're digesting it in a very slow way. Slow processing is not something that comes natural when you live in society because society pretty much always says, go fast, go fast. Time is money. Fast, fast, fast. So you might have a part of you that resists going slow because you want to be good, because you want to be successful, because you want to be loved, because you want to be admired, you want to be praised, you want to be worshipped. But if you slow down and you just humble and you just stay with your emotions, that is where it's at, people. That is where it's at. That is where you feel the love. You don't even feel it from being uber successful. Your life might be easier in a lot of ways and very fulfilling. That's not where the love is. You'll see yummy love is when you slow down and you process things slowly. So, like I said, it's easy to do that physically. I mean, easier said than done, right? But how do you slow down mentally? It is not as easy. Now, doing physical exercise, ironically, like going for a jog and going really fast physically, actually also helps the mind completely slow down because your mind cannot be as fast as the body. So, if you move the body either super fast or super slow, if you exercise in any way, you are slowing the mind down as well. But there's other things you can do besides exercising. You can crochet, you can sew, any form of art, pretty much. I would say even heavy metal slows down your mind so you can process it without the ego getting in the way, saying, "This is how it is. This is how it is. You know this. I know this. I'm a know-it-all." That ego gets in the way and tells you how it is when it doesn't really know. They don't like you. They don't like you. They hate you. They're trying to hurt you. Oh, you should be scared of this. The whole world's gonna die. The world's gonna end. All these thoughts that go in your head. You suck. You have bad luck. You know, all that stuff comes in your head. How do you slow it down? You have to push back. You can't just take that bullying on yourself. How do you push back? You do art. You write a song. And that slows down your mind. You crochet. I love to crochet in the morning and chant. Do the chakra chants if you can, while you're doing something mundane. Even cleaning, even washing the dishes can be a form of meditation where if you add the chanting to it then that slows down the mind. That's what chanting does when you're doing your love. And we'll start with the chakra cleanse so you can get what I'm saying. Lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, visham, om. It's so easy to do this when you're crocheting, when you're sewing, because, like if you have like 10 lines you're doing, then one line can be all lum, the next line is all vum, the next line is all rum, the next line is all yum, the next line is all hum, the next line is kashum, the next line is om. And then for some reason, whenever I'm doing chant work, I guess you can call it chant chores, I do the om 3 times for some reason. I do all of them one and then the om 3 times. I guess that gets me to 9 or 10 repetitions. It's like, let's do the collective consciousness oming a little extra. Thanks, Amanda. So, yeah, I do that with laundry. I do that anytime my mind is spiraling and I'm doing chores. And this, like, literally, a lot of times, the simple way that my mind starts spiraling while I'm doing chores, like, let's say laundry, is I start thinking about, "Oh, this person's gonna be mad at me because I'm taking, like, 5 extra minutes to do laundry before I call them back," or, "Oh my god, I really should be at this client's house in an hour. Am I gonna get there in time?" And I just start worrying about stuff like that instead of just when I just start chanting while I'm doing laundry instead, it's like I stop worrying, and I swear it goes faster too. It's like I get it done quicker. It doesn't help to worry while you're doing things. It literally stops you from feeling the gobs of love, stops you from digesting the gobs of love that are all around you. So then there's just the chanting you can do with mundane chores or beautiful creations like crochet. Just gets your thoughts flowing, it gets you thinking about stuff. Oh my gosh, I did my crochet exercise this morning, and it just brought up all these memories. I, like, asked God to be like, help to remind me of amazing things that have happened in my life and ways I've been successful and things to be grateful for, and all these memories popped in my head that I just don't hold into my heart. Like when I was 16, I performed at a convention, original songs in front of hundreds of people. And I just remember that. I'm like, oh my God, thank you for that opportunity. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I was so nervous, but I did it. I got out there and I got, seen and heard. And just like other little memories, just like creeped into me. Creep, I guess, isn't the right word, but creep can be a positive thing. Like, I'm creeping nice and slowly so I can surprise you. Yeah, and when you let go, yes, memories are brought to you. Love is brought to you. Thanks for all the hearts and 100% up the sides. And yeah, so then the next thing that you can do, so basically physical exercise, some kind of art with chanting, like crochet or mundane tasks, repetitive tasks. So the third thing is literally to journal and to just get some of your thoughts on paper so that they're out of your head. And you can do this with morning pages, which is the technique that Julia wrote about in her book years ago, where you just let your thoughts flow for 3 pages. Just write, 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 write. Hi, Hudson. Um, or you can do specific writing exercises. Even doing a to-do list, even though that's more mental, is still is the pen to paper is a right left brain synapse that happens when you do anything with your hand that is creating. You're creating synapses in your brain. So, like if you play the piano or you play an instrument and that's your morning meditation, you're literally creating connections between your brain neurons and having more of a connection is like having a net when you go fishing. When you're completely connected in your brain and your synapses, then you basically can catch fish that day. What do I mean by that? You can catch that love. You can absorb it more. You can digest it more because you're you're connected and you can catch it. It's not going through you. You know the expression, "It went over your head." It's not just about intellect, it's about love. There might be love being thrown at you in every direction, and because you have holes in your net, you're not catching it. It's going through you, it's going over your head, let's get our net over our head so we can catch it. It's just you're not absorbing it because you have all these holes which are not holy, which are holy because it is you are connected, to the divine consciousness. But basically, you've gotta put yourself together. You've gotta at least create those synapses in your brain so that you can digest love. So let's get started. Think of an intention for class today. What do you wanna focus on? And I'll state the intention to kick it off. Thanks so much for being here. I feel like this is a groovy class. Um, I will just add that, turning on the news first thing in the morning is like the opposite of creating a love net to catch love. It actually causes holes. So doing this before you turn on the news is a great way to start the day because you can have filters that lets that pass through you. That's the holy hole. You've got the net to feel that cosmosis for the love. But if something's not love and something's a lie, you don't want to catch that. You don't want to hold lies close to your heart. That creates holes. That creates holes. Holding Catching a lie and clinging to that as the truth is like it creates 2 things in, like, your auric energetic field, right? First of all, it creates this lump of coal or like a rock that takes up space, so the love can't be there. But also what happens when a rock is in a net, it eventually bores a hole through that net. So not only will holding a lie close to you, make less room for love, but it literally will cause that love to just go right through you. You won't even feel it. You won't even catch it. You won't absorb it. You won't digest it. So my name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for all of you beautiful people today and do some qigong exercises, which includes mental exercises, where our theme today is how do we digest the gobs of love that are all around us? And the answer mainly is slowing down, but all these other things I spoke about. And I also want to give my wrist some love today. And we're also going to do the Wuji Gong today, like we do every Monday. So you'll find out what that is. It's a beautiful, about 10-minute exercise, standing up, addressing virtually every muscle in the body and strengthening him. So, what are your intentions today? I see an ad is about to pop up on YouTube, but we're still here. So, I see some intentions are popping in on the chat. So many pretty colors on the chat. I love the turquoise and the pink and the gray, the purple. Jabri's got an intention to be here with you today, and he's relaxing on this beautiful day. So he'd like some attention to his hands and feet today because he hurt his hand while he was drumming. How did you do that? What happened? Oh, sorry, your hand is hurt. Any other intentions? No rush. We've got another 54 minutes of class. Plenty of time for so much. Ah, yeah, we gotta be careful. Also, the length of time we do stuff, sometimes the repetitive stress, we just have to remember to take breaks and, like, stretch between sets, right? Between songs even. What an amazing gift that you have, drumming. All right, I'm going to wait one more minute for an intention to roll in, and then we'll get started with a little chakra cleanse. I wish Kitty Cat would join us. She's on her own adventure. So, what are your intentions today? So, Hudson, if you are still here, Boa tarde. Is that good morning? And in what language? Or is it hello? Hudson Matthias. Greece? Where's Matthias from? Boa tarde. Italian? Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Feel free to add your intentions throughout class. And of course, you can um, keep them to yourself if you want. That's fine. Writing them down creates a nice little synapse. Slow down for your soul, for everyone's soul. Slowing down together is like singing together. It gets us on the same page of the same book with the same vibration, and then we can be this big loaf of bread that rises together harmoniously and beautifully. Do please tell me if the music is too loud or if it's not loud enough. And I'm going to share a link of the music I'm listening to. If you want to actually put it on louder, wherever you are, you can pull that up. And it's just a 2 hour loop of the relaxing lullabies that we created, the flying penguins. It's too quiet. Okay. Let me know if that's too loud. Let, let's do the sound before we. How's that? Do we hear it now? I'm gonna do one more button up. All right, I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3. All right, I did two more buttons up, but the volume's very low. I have two volume buttons I'm working with, like a master control and the thing. So that'll be good. Awesome. Let me know if it gets too loud or too quiet, and I'll notch it up or down. We're gonna get started with a quick chakra cleanse. It'll probably last less than 10 minutes. Then we're gonna jump into the qigong, which will probably be between 10 and 20 minutes, depending how slow we move. And then we'll end with some hand and foot massaging. Although I'm tempted to start with the foot massage. So we might do a little foot massaging before we do the qigong. And I actually think we should do a hand massage before we do the mudras. So we're just gonna circle the wrists, and you can do this sitting or standing. And the other direction. And by the way, thank you everyone who joined me for my spontaneous ha- power half hour of organizing yesterday. We might try to do that every Sunday where I just jump on here at some point, probably before 2 p.m. and do a half an hour to an hour of just organizing together. Like, we're just both organizing. That's it. Encouraging each other. Now we're gonna circle coming forward and back, forward. And forward and back and side. And stretch. Hmm. Please give this video a like if you're here. That would help bring more people here. And I guess I should put my donation link in the chat if anyone feels like donating. Or I'll just write my Venmo. That's probably the easiest if y'all want to throw me a tip. It is. There's also a way to just tip me on YouTube, and becoming a member would be amazing. It's just $2.99 a month. Let's stretch the thumb and then every finger. Also, if you really get into that ASEA water that I shared about earlier, that is a way for you to make money if you want. You can become a distributor like me and make money selling it. But you probably want to use it too. Make sure you believe in it. Stretch, stretch. One finger at a time. I think everyone should have one in their medicine cabinet for emergencies, because if you down a whole bottle of that, oh my gosh, I don't think many things would survive many infections. It's a super antioxidant. You're gonna do this, pull the hands through, breathe. Stretching muscles, stretching the tension out of muscles is like making more room for love in your muscles. Back direction. I hope this isn't hurting your hand, Jeffrey. I hope it's helping. And be very gentle with your hand if it's in pain. Just going to bring them together, push and release. Now we're just going to bring the hands together. Oh, it actually was bleeding. Oh, shea butter is the best. It's spelled Shea. like shea, like the shea nut. Let's go ahead and massage the point in the center of our hands. Hold that for 20 seconds. Nice and gently. Did you all see I posted an official ASMR video at midnight last night to help y'all sleep? ASMR is fun. Talk about slowing down. Quieting down isn't always slowing down, but ASMR feels good when it's slow, I think. And the other side. And squeeze the wrist. It's funny how it makes the fingers move. Thank you for giving this video a like. That feels so good. And we are going to push your hands out to the side, fingertips towards the ceiling, bringing the shoulders in just relax the shoulders. Good. We're going to go right into the chakra cleanse, bringing the thumb to the pinky and the ring, like the peace sign, but the fingers are closed. And the other side. And I know I'm starting to talk more quiet. That's what I do as class goes on. I get relaxed and I start talking more quiet. So if the music is too loud, let me know. Get cozy with this mudra. And the chant is love. Optional chant. Love to ground you. Love. 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 Eventually, I'll get a good microphone set up in here too. Love. 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 Let's move on to the second chakra. Fingers interlace. Left thumb is on top for women, right thumb is on top for men. The sound is bum. Make sure your spine is nice and fluid and flowing if you're sitting or standing. Make sure there's just not stuck energy. Relax your shoulders. Bum. Love. 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 All right, moving on to the tummy, digestion. If you just want to focus on digestion, this is the mudra that you know. Index to thumb, okay, and then ring to thumb. And the sound is rum, 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 rum. Keep doing rum. I will be right back. Check on Kiki. Rum. Rum. Hey, cutie. Rum. You say hi to everyone? You say hi, baby? I really want to brush you, baby. Can I brush you? Thank you. Can you say hi to everyone? Come on, baby. Oh, I have to put this on better. Where's the kitty cat? She went hiding. She went hiding. All right, the next mudra is the heart. You're going to bring the index finger to the bottom of the thumb and connect the thumb to the middle of the ring. All right. Yum, yum, yum. You're my heart. You're my heart, baby. Look at this vanilla. Can we digest that? Not eat. Let's feel your love, baby. Are you next to me? How are you stay next to me? Thank you. Or not. See, yeah, I cleaned that space out yesterday and organizing. She's checking out the new space. You like it? All right. Yum. Did y'all catch that? Index to the bottom of the thumb. I'm gonna get my sweater back on. It's kind of chilly. Yum. Go back outside with the loving fresh air. Ask her. She is the sweetest creature ever. Yum. We gotta get to some movements here. Yum. 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 Moving on to the throat chakra. Left thumb up. Wrap the right hand around the left thumb. Right thumb connects to the left. And the sound is hum. 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 Can you feel getting lost in the chant and then thoughts just come without you forcing them? Loving thoughts, things that make sense. Brain fog clears. Let's have a moment of silence with the lalana tongue to the back of the roof of your mouth. All the fingertips together for your eyesight, for your third eye. Kushum. 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 Moving on to the Sahasrara. the energy center that connects with osmosis directly from above. Good job. We're going to stand up now. We're going to make some room for the Wuji Gong. See, now I can be in here. All right, we're going to start by putting our yin hand under the belly button, the yang on top. Feet are shoulder width apart. And you're going to bounce shoulders up and down. Shake, shake, shake. Don't forget to give this video a like, because you like me. Thank you. Bring the bottom hand out, face up, top face down. Shake, shake, shake. Man, I'm too short. I just got these pants. Always too long for me. Yoga pants. Always. I need to start a yoga pants for short people company. Drop the left shoulder down, and then the right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. Lift those toes and drop back down. Relax. Thanks for the hearts. I'm going to rotate that left shoulder back. And the right. And the left. And the right. Don't mind me. And both at the same time. Elmhurst, the anti-carrageenan nut milk. I shouldn't say that because I don't know if they're anti it, but they don't have it. And like so many nut milks have gum or gellan gum or xanthan gum or carrageenan. I mean, they're all like on the verge or are GMO. They're just too weird things to the body. particularly the digestive tract. So Elmhurst doesn't have any of that, and they have an eggnog, an oat milk eggnog. Allow your face to relax, lips to part. Inhale first, just right. Feel the cosmosis on, step away from the screen. All right. Good job. Moving on to the next part of the form, which is absorbing the energy from the earth. You're going to lift the left heel off the ground and rotate that left knee towards the right, bending both knees. The other direction. Drop that left heel down. Bring that right heel up and rotate that right knee towards the left. And the other direction. Then bring your feet together, knees together, thighs together, bend and rotate. And feet shoulder width apart, like a tree in the wind. You just walk with the feet come with stillness, feel the energy of the earth moving here, knees and your feet. Relax the lower back, relax the hands up. Oh, moving on to alchemizing humanity. Bring the hands in front of the belly button about 2 fists away. You're going to rotate the hips to the left, following with your hands. Another direction, please. All right. I'm going to step away from the screen, but you're going to open up your legs wide, bend, and then lift the left arm all the way up to the ear as you're bent over, and then the right. See that? You're going to do that 18 times all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 18 times doing this across the body. I'll be back. Y'all won't have too much fun without me. right, good job, y'all. Just about finished the form. Congratulations. The next step is simply feeling the Wuji, connecting with the Wuji, the emptiness, the womb energy. And do this for 5 minutes. I think we're gonna have to do our foot massages on our own. Please do it. It's so good for you. I think I'm gonna go to a park and do one. And just flow with the energy. We're gonna do this for 5 minutes. I will be back in a minute. Has it been 5 minutes, beautiful people? Not quite. We have another minute or two. I came to tickle you with some time from my garden. moving however energy moves. So let me know, do you have any questions about class or anything you want to share? Any aha moments? Any breakthroughs? Any things that you didn't like? Any challenging moments? Good job, y'all. Give yourselves a nice thank you for coming to class today. Let's go ahead and bow out, thanking all the lineage holders, Shasha, Zhong Shu, thanking all the teachers, Shasha Lao Shu, filling our hearts with gratitude and compassion, and spreading this out to the whole entire world, but keeping our good and our energy, just spreading the seeds of compassion. Because it takes all of us, the bad people and the good people. We all need to rise together. Thank you, Jabri. How do we help each other be good without losing ourselves? Just keep disciplined. Keep on practicing. I'm gonna do a quick little circling of each toe since we have like one more minute and no questions. Pulling the toe away from the foot just to get that massage started. Oh, and I need a pedicure badly. I wanna get one so badly today, but someone needs to donate $50 so that I can, or 5 people, $10. Believe me, you do not wanna see my feet right now. Before you go, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel. Check out another video today if you have time. And thank you so much for being here in this moment. It means so much to me that you are sharing this time and space with me and doing qigong exercise so that you can gong yourself all day long and digest the love, the gobs and gobs of love that are hard to digest sometimes because they're so heavy. But you've got your nets made and you're slowing down so you can process it and absorb it. See you Wednesday, 1:30. Mwah. Love you.